I'm Faisal Masood, and I'm a first-year MD candidate at the University of Illinois, Chicago College of Medicine, and I want to create this video to show you what my first week of med school looked like. It's 6:05 a.m. and I've just gotten up. I think I'm gonna quickly freshen up, change, try to get some quick cardio in, maybe get a workout in, and then shower and get ready for the day. It's 6:30, time to jump on the bike and listen to a podcast. Alright, 30 minutes of cardio complete. It is now 7:10 a.m. I'm gonna quickly stretch and then probably try to hit some back bicep in whatever way I can at home. So I'll catch you then. Alright, it is 7:20 a.m. I'm gonna hit some pull-ups, use my resistance band, try to hit back bicep, and then I'll probably shower and get ready for the day. Plan is to do that set 10 times. It is 8:30 a.m. Finished working out. I ate some breakfast, took a quick shower. Now let's get cleaned up, get ready for class. It is now 8:50 a.m. I'm looking a bit more presentable, and now it's time to sit in on my first session. I'm gonna start orientation, and let's see how this goes. All right, it is 9:40 and I am on a break from orientation. So we started orientation talking a bit about what we're expected to learn throughout this week of orientation and really what the greater set of competencies are that we're hoping to develop throughout the next 4 years of training. This feels really cool, honestly. A big focus of what they've talked about so far is nurturing this work-life balance and integrating your life into a very demanding field. I'll check in with you guys later. So yeah, right now it's noon. So far it's already been a pretty cool day. I'm gonna quickly eat lunch and then probably just play some guitar for a bit, try to jam before things pick up again. So I'll see you then. Alright, time to get back to school. Alright, your boy survived day one. It is currently 5 p.m. I'm finished with all official orientation day activities, so kind of on a grandpa schedule right now. I think I'm gonna eat dinner, even though it's 5 p.m. Kind of hungry. Then I'll touch base and see where we're at. I am done with dinner now, and I think I'm just gonna kick it for a little bit. I am now officially done with the first day of medical school orientation. So I guess I can technically say I'm a medical student now, which is pretty cool. I love how UIComm is really going out of its way to create an intentional culture of physicians who not only want to better the health of the people around them, but they're also still focused on their own health and wellness. There's some really cool things today. I think it's awesome that on day one as a med student, I've already interacted with 2 patients. Yeah, so not even standard patients, but UIComm had 2 patients come in and talk about their own experiences as patients. It's really important as a future physician that I learn to appreciate that perspective of the future patient. So opportunities like this today and the opportunities to talk to patients as a first day med student was really cool. So probably gonna spend the next hour or so working on these YouTube clips. I like to edit as I go, so I'll get these all done. It is 5:40 and we are now editing for a while. Alright guys, it is now 7:30. I've just spent about the hour and a half editing that video. Now my day is pretty much over. I'm gonna read from 7:30 until about 9, listen to a podcast from 9 to 9:30, and then call it a night so I can hopefully get up early again tomorrow. So, see you guys tomorrow. Day 2, y'all. It is currently 7:50 a.m. I've gotten up, I've had breakfast, freshened up a bit. I don't have rotation stuff starting until 9, and it will be a bit of a lighter day, so I think I'm trying to get my workout in now. Gonna hit some chest, triceps, and then shower, jump on the computer for orientation at 9. Gonna do some more chest, tricep supersets, and then probably jump in the shower, get ready for class. Alright, I am all ready for day 2 of orientation. As you can see, I am straying away from the Skype interview and I'm actually wearing pants. Alright my friends, it is 8:50 a.m. on Tuesday, day 2 of orientation. So I'll have activities from now until 12:30, lunch until 1, activities fair from 1 to 3, and then from 3 to 7 I'll pretty much have free time until Zoom roulette in the evening, where we get to meet other classmates. So that should be pretty fun. Let's see what day 2 has for us. We're on a quick 5-minute break. We just learned a lot about the anti-racism actions going on throughout the College of Medicine community, and also we learned a bit about the historical and ethnic context of Chicago. Yeah, I'm about to go back in. We have more activities. See you on the other side. All right, we ran a bit over time there, but it is now 12:50 and we're done with our official activities. So yeah, I'm gonna go have some lunch, sit in on some activities, listen to some student orgs, and let you know what I think is interesting. I'm officially done with the second day of orientation. So finished up lunch and then jumped right into an activities fair and learned about a bunch of different organizations that sound really cool. Unfortunately with COVID, a lot of the original activities for the fall are kind of postponed, and we don't know if they'll resume come spring either, but there's some cool virtual launch seminars that will be held. So I'm interested in things like neurology, oncology, surgery. So those interest groups seem like a really good way for me to actually narrow down those specialties, because I realize at this point I know nothing about anything. My last activity for the day is at 7:30. So that'll be like a Zoom roulette meeting other classmates. For now I'm gonna change. Alright, much better. It is 2:25 now and I have some pre-orientation homework for tomorrow. So let's spend some time and just knock that out. 2:35 and sitting down to do my homework for tomorrow.
Hello M1s. Welcome to the University of Illinois College of Medicine at Chicago Orientation Week.
It is 3:30 p.m. I'm done with my homework for tomorrow. I don't really feel like using my brain right now, so I think I'm gonna play some guitar for the next maybe 40 minutes. I'm pretty much free until 7:30, so I think I'm just gonna chill for a bit and touch back later. It's just about 4:30 and I don't feel like using my brain. So I think I'm gonna be a bit of a waste, man. Probably go on Reddit for like 10 or 15 minutes. Just hang for a little and then I'll probably do something else. Just kind of want to be brainless right now, so I'm gonna do that. Got pretty bored of being on the internet after 10 minutes, so I just decided to review some flashcards instead about some like biochemistry and bio basics that I'll need to know. I still have 2.5 hours until my next med school thing, so I think I'm honestly just gonna read for a good chunk of time. Yeah, so 5 o'clock, I'm reading. It It is 7:20 p.m. and for the second time in the last 2 months, I have just finished a book called Give and Take. Now, I read this book twice because there's so much in it, I thought I really needed to go through it once more. The chapter I was rereading today fits really well with what I've been thinking about as I move through med school orientation. This chapter refers to the notion of being otherish. So you can be selfish, where all of your actions are primarily motivated by yourself and benefiting yourself. You can be selfless, where all of your actions are not motivated by yourself, they're really primarily other people. Or you can be otherish, which is this quality that falls in between. I think a big distinction to make is that being benevolent and being a giver does not exclude self-interest. You can really want to help people and benefit the world around you, but you can simultaneously look out for yourself and preserve your own self-interests. Those two concepts don't have to be mutually exclusive. If you leave yourself behind, what is the point? So anyway, it's about 7:30. I'm gonna go hop on this Zoom roulette and meet some other med students, and then we'll call it a day pretty much. It is 8:45 p.m. and Zoom roulette was a ton of fun. I'm gonna spend the next hour and a half editing these clips, and I'll get to bed by 10, hopefully 10:15. So nothing exciting going on the rest of the day. I'm gonna try to start again early tomorrow and we'll see what happens. I'll see you then. It is day 3 and I forgot to set an alarm. So 7:45 a.m. Take the morning a bit slow and then jump on Zoom sessions at 9. It is 8:45 a.m. I've had breakfast, gotten up, pretty much ready to go. So today's a bit of a longer day and I don't really have breaks, so I'll be here in and out. But I want to let you guys in on a new habit I've been cultivating recently, and it's really adding a lot of purpose to my mornings. First, I'll write one thing I'm thankful for, and I find that really gets me in a good mood for the rest of the day, and because I'm starting on some sort of gratitude, I feel more grounded, if that makes sense. I've also been writing down a few goals, 2 or 3 for the day specifically. So not longer term goals, not even goals that span a week, but things I specifically want to get done today. Big takeaways from morning sessions: don't compare yourself to others and don't let exams define you. A multiple choice test is in no way indicative of how you will perform as a physician, so don't get discouraged if you don't test well, and if you do test well, don't let that go to your head. Anyway, I'm gonna get back into it. Probably try to do a little bit of tomorrow's homework right now, jump into sessions, and then I'll see you at lunch. After I eat lunch, I set out to accomplish one of the goals I set at the beginning of the day, which was getting in touch with friends and loved ones. So from 12:45 to about 1, I FaceTime. Afterwards, I jump back into Zoom meetings and get on with orientation. It is 5:45 p.m. and I am severely Zoom fatigued. Got to work on my first team-based learning assignment and got to do it with my TBL group, which I'll be working with for the next year, which is awesome. They're all really cool. Amped to be on their team. So I've been staring at a computer screen for 9 hours today. So I think the only logical solution is to stare at a computer screen some more. So I'm gonna do some editing. Yeah, we'll edit for a bit and see what happens. But first, let's get into something a little more comfortable. In case you doubted that I'm a grandpa, here's more proof. Strict grandpa vibes. It is now exactly 6 p.m. and I'm sitting down to do some editing. It is 8:40 a.m. on day 4, everyone. We don't start until 10 a.m. today, so I decided to sleep in a little bit. But I've already gone through my morning routine, brushed my teeth, journaled a bit, and now I'm gonna get a quick workout in before I get ready for orientation. 9:25 a.m. and I've just got my bike ride in. Gonna get cleaned up and get on my computer. It is 9:50 a.m. on day 4 of orientation, and today we're gonna talk about professionalism. I'm gonna be in sessions until about lunch, so I'm gonna go learn how to be a professional, and I'll check you guys at lunch. Major key alert. To avoid getting distracted, I put my phone over here instead of on my desk. So don't go on my phone. We just finished our morning programming on professionalism. So the whole morning was really about how do you cultivate and evolve your professional identity, because now we're going from being on the periphery of medicine to finally starting to get inoculated into this career. I'm gonna go quickly eat, and then I think I'm gonna jam and mess around with the MIDI controller. Going back to Zoom until 5. And day 4 is officially over, and holy cow, I am Zoom fatigued again. It's 4:45 p.m. and I'm completely done with sessions for today. But I have a bit of homework and things like that to do for tomorrow. Also some other things to fill out that are due later, so I'm gonna work on those a bit later and just try to power through that. I'm also feeling a little overwhelmed by all the resources that we have access to and all the external resources that different people use. I'm even further realizing that there's no exact science for how to do this whole med school thing, and I would like to know my strategy, but obviously I can't until I develop it. I just feel a little weird not knowing which resources I should be looking into or how I should go about that process, but others have been through it before. I know I'll figure it out myself, so shouldn't let that bother me. But yeah, I'm gonna get into something more comfortable. My head feels like a bowling ball right now. I feel so brain dead. And once again, I'm sitting down at this desk to do some more work because it's been a great orientation week, but it's also been a lot of listening, and I've been doing my best to be attentive, so I'm feeling pretty drained, honestly. I don't think I'm gonna work for too much longer and try to recharge the batteries for tomorrow. It's 6:45 p.m. and I'm feeling pretty drained. Mental bandwidth almost completely gone. I'm gonna go eat dinner and hope I can recharge a bit, and then honestly probably do nothing for a little bit just so I can get my head back. This is now an unboxing video because we just got an exciting package from UICom. Let's go through all our goodies. Starting off with some wireless headphones. Pretty clutch. Handy dandy water bottle so I can represent. Now I can be safe in style. Also clutch. That's definitely a shirt. This is very clutch. I'm saying clutch a lot. First aid. Nice. Thanks, UICom. It is 8 p.m. and here's the plan. So I'm gonna spend the next 30 minutes looking into resources some more. Next, I plan on setting up a Nintendo Switch controller with my computer. So when I'm doing Anki, I can just quickly press a button on this controller. I don't have to be on my computer necessarily. I can project it onto a screen. It seems pretty useful. Alright, so basically I've just mapped the 4 buttons on the Joy-Con to spacebar, 1, 2, and 3. So now I can just quickly fly through some Anki decks using this in bed. Don't have to sit up. It's about 9:40 p.m. and I think I'm pretty much gonna call it a night. Tomorrow's the last day of orientation. Feeling good about finishing this strong, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Day 5. It's 7:45 a.m. on day 5, and we made it. Starting the morning with some legs. Then we'll probably get showered up and ready for class. Alright, your boy is suited and booted. They told us to look nice and be professional, and I figured the next time I'm gonna wear a bow tie is at least till after 2021, so why not? It took like 5 minutes. So now I'm gonna hop on these ceremonies, finish up orientation strong, and I'll catch you on the other side of M1 orientation. Peace. Alright, orientation's pretty much over. I just have one thing left, which is like a live stream, a dedication ceremony to kind of welcome us to the College of Medicine and into this noble career.
Congratulations on your entrance to this noble and wonderful profession, and welcome to the University of Illinois College of Medicine.
Thanks.
Here are the M1 students who are joining the Dr. Yaros community. Faisal Masood.
Officially sworn into my community, and now it's time to change out of this suit and get comfy. It's now 12:30 p.m. and I just had a quick lunch. I'm gonna spend the next few hours responding to some emails and also just looking at what life is gonna look like the next few weeks and trying to get a little bit ahead. Just get all these like clerical things out of the way. But first, I want to offer up just a bit of reflection. So on the final day of my orientation week, I put on my suit to get ready for the ceremony, and I found something in my pocket. So this is a little goodie from the very first school that I interviewed at. I had no idea what to expect at the time. I had set my hopes up really high, and I was really excited for things to come. All those first few schools I interviewed at, this one included, they all came back with a rejection after the interview. And that was obviously very tough at the time, and I spent a few months in that limbo, not knowing where I'd be going to school, if I'd get into med school at all. And this opportunity finally came along where I was fortunate enough to get into UICOM and begin my medical journey there. So thinking back to the headspace I was in when I first interviewed at this other school and got rejected from that other school, it felt kind of hopeless at the time. There's a lot of uncertainty with this process, and at times it can be pretty inhumane, where you have to spend a lot of money to apply and a lot of your own time to just jump through all these hoops. But now that I'm finally there on the other side of this process, I could not be more excited, and I'm glad it's finally here. And I just want to say to all of you who are struggling with this journey or another journey or anything at all, every person that you see that is quote-unquote successful or has already gone through the journey, you aren't seeing all the failures and trials and tribulations along the way. Don't let it unmotivate you, because no one else knows your story like you do, and many rejections and all these roadblocks along the way, don't let them take you down, because you're the only you that there is. You're amazing and awesome, and you deserve to be whatever you want to be. Yeah, kind of cheesy, but it's crazy just looking at this now. I don't know why. It was in the same suit that I wore. I hadn't taken it out until today, and I just found this. It's kind of cool that I'm finding this on my last day of orientation. I'm very happy with where I am now. I guess it is my childhood bedroom, but conceptually, I'm very happy that I'm in med school. Keep at it. Things will work out, and I believe in all of you. I'm going to get back onto some emails and things like that. Probably work for the next few hours and hopefully call it a weekend pretty early. So, see you then. It is 5 p.m. on Friday, and that brings this week to an end. Thank you so much for following along on this week. It was really fun for me to honestly document this and edit it as I went, and I'm excited that this will serve as a time capsule as I move forward in med school. Thank you again, and I appreciate all your support. I'll see you next time.